careful, don't pull the cord on me. No time to stay around. Keep walking till you get out of my face. Regrets, restricted access. I'm just a flight to get up here. We love is charging. Not gonna waste my time with someone slowing me down, 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 down. So high, I'm floating. I'm shining in my prime. Start rolling over. Can't take my crown. I'll always be 10 feet off the ground. My crown. I'll always be 10 feet off the ground. Can't take my crown.
All right, that's it for this episode of Coach Javi hits the top bins on his first try every time. I got to get back home because I got to clean before Celine gets there, and then we got to come right back to the field house for Superliga. My game's at 6:30. It's exactly 3 o'clock right now. Probably shouldn't have gone as hard as I did, as high intensity as I did right now. It wasn't really high intensity, I'm just old and retired. But we got to go back home, clean up, and I'm thirsty, man. I got to get something to drink. By the way, that really was first try every single time. Stop texting on the job, mate. No texting on the job, thank you. Tommy! Tommy! Hey! How's the announcing gonna go today?
It's gonna go real smooth.
Hey, do you guys work here?
No. Great question. Number right now.
Predictions for the Coach Javi Academy versus the Wolves today?
11-0.
This is last week.
Okay, looks like we have everything set for Superliga today. I'm gonna try putting a GoPro behind the goal because Coach Javi's gonna. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you guys. Coach Javi's jumping in goal today. Our goalkeeper dislocated his shoulder last game, so he's out for like 2 or 3 weeks. But hold on, before you change your prediction, I will have you know Coach Javi played goalkeeper 3 years in high school. 3 years in high school. 8-2. So you're saying Coach Javi's gonna get 2 goals scored on him today?
Yeah.
Impossible.
All right, we're seeing.
Physical impossibility, my friends. 8-3. I'm gonna prove you guys wrong.
All right, hey. If
I'm gonna prove all the haters wrong.
you keep a shot.
We're gonna win 13-1. 13-1 or 14-1.
I'll do a
My prediction: Coach Javi Academy wins 13-1 or 14-1. I might not play goal the whole time, but I'll play goal. They said 8-2. Coach Javi Academy. She said 8-3. What do you say, Tommy? What do you say, my friend?
Let's see. Probably 10-1 is pretty good bet.
10-1. Tommy, the announcer, says 10-1. Tommy has a lot of experience because he watches the games.
You're gonna go all the way up like that and just be.
I'm gonna play sweeper keeper, and I'm gonna be like an extra defender. All right, Superliga time.
You can't let the Wolves players see this.
Well, hopefully they don't watch my YouTube channel.
Can't take my crown. Can't take my crown. Rhyme my circuits, but you don't get that courage, 'cause you can handle my game. No, my
As soon as he gets the ball back, he starts the dominoes falling. He's incredible with that technique. One touch, he pops it up intentionally, arguably putting it on a golf tee like Tiger Woods, and then he gets his big driver out and absolutely big berthers this one home.
What I learned here, everything starts with the ball and finish with the ball. So sometimes we forget that this is a game 11-11 with one ball, and we try to keep this ball. We try to play with the ball. We try to make everything with the ball.
So I'm gonna talk a little bit. Is that okay? Or am I gonna have to sleep on the couch tonight? Sorry, people. We got a bedtime around here. When you get old and retired, you get a bedtime. I need a new setup because I want to do some more educational and informative content, like how to get recruited to play in college, what to do in the whole recruiting process as far as getting your name out there, talking to coaches, all that kind of stuff. Also, just breaking down some training sessions, even breaking down my gameplay. I do want to talk to you guys real quick about the Superliga footage. Before we move any further, peep the Caravan Fabrics on the hat, my friends. Peep it, it's right there. Go check out my boys' company, Caravan Fabrics. Anyway, so my Superliga team is actually pretty good because we have two current players for DCFC. So two guys who are still playing for DCFC. One of them is the actual captain. We have another two guys, including myself, that played for DCFC at one point, not too long ago. We have one guy who was playing Division 1, and then we have like 2 or 3 other guys that I don't know where they played, but I'm sure they played somewhere good, at the college level at least. So we're actually pretty good, but the topic that I want to talk about is making it look simple. Someone said, I forgot who said it, but someone said, I'll find the quote, that said, the hardest thing to do is play simple. Because nowadays, everybody goes on YouTube, you watch Ronaldo highlights, you watch Messi highlights, and all these highlights do is show when they go on 1v1 situations, when they're nutmegging players, when they're breaking these ankles. And I think a lot of young athletes and a lot of young footballers think that that's what they need to do to get to the next level. The thing that sets you apart from being a professional footballer and someone who stays at the amateur level, probably one of the most important things is your consistency. Even the top level professional players, their worst game is like a 6 or a 7, but on average they're getting like 8s and 9s as far as their performances. The other thing is the maturity and the intellectual capacity of knowing how to make the smartest decisions. So in Superliga, I've gotten a few comments from people saying the other team gives you too much space, the other team just lets you have the ball, or the other team just lets you do whatever you want. My team focuses on keeping the ball the entire time, because if we have the ball and if we move the ball, the other team can't score, the other team can't. Let me move my milk. Let me move this too. Man, I should have set up the scene a little bit better here. If we have the ball the whole time, the other team can't score on us. That's as simple as I can put it. So in the highlights of the Superliga and in my Sunday League videos, you'll see the clips of me just touching the ball. Nothing crazy, just I get the ball and I pass it to someone else. 95% of the time when I get the ball, that's exactly what happens. And the exact same thing goes for every single other player on my team. A lot of people want to always go forward, right? And they want to see if they can play that amazing through pass. Most of the time, all you need to do is keep the ball. So all you need to do is just find the next pass. It's not necessarily that the other teams are terrible. It's the fact that, well, that is kind of it sometimes, but it's the fact that my team focuses on keeping the ball the entire time. So I guess the message that I'm trying to get across in this video or in this little talk right now is that if you want to be a good player, if you want to get to the next level, you have to make smarter decisions as far as when to keep the ball and when to try something that might be risky. Pogba, Messi, Ronaldo, when they go into these 1v1 situations, when they make players, when they break these ankles, they don't do it to show off to everyone. They do it because in their minds, that is one of the smartest decisions that they can make. So sometimes you're trapped in a tight space, there's a few defenders around you. The only way you can get out is by trying something like that and taking a risk, and they do it and they pull it off. But about 95% of the time, all they do is keep the ball. They don't lose it. So I guess that's it. That's the point of this video. Keep it simple, make smart decisions, you're gonna be a better footballer. The other reason why I wanted to do this quick little chat here is because I wanted to test the microphone, make sure the microphone works. I also have a good setup, so I have like a nice little backlight right there. I have another little light right there, which I might change the color of that light so it makes it look a little cooler. I got my I got my bag there. I got my master's degree, so you can see it over there, so you know that Coach Javi is qualified. And yeah, if there's any topics that you guys would like me to cover and sit down and chat with you guys for a little bit, shoot them down in the comments below. Also, mate, did you see me end that guy's career with that little flick up? That's it for this one, my friends. Until next time, and adios, muchachos.